Hello to everyone. How are you? This is Joanna. I'm going to share with you my nail polish order that just came in the mail. I actually forgot all about it. I'll share that with you in a minute, but I also want to share with you, since I have you here, is I did make it back to Victoria's Secret to trade in the two mists that I didn't like, and these are the two that I settled on. Eventually, I will get the lotions to these, probably during one of their sales. Just if I would have done it right now, I would have had to have followed up with 3 more products. They don't really have anything that I want, but I also want to make sure that I get the lotions before they're gone. Another thing I want to share with you is I went out for some groceries, and I don't know if I shared those or not. I might have. If I did, I have finally broke these open. These queso chips I like. I do not like this. I thought that I would. It's very creamy. It tastes very creamy. No problem there. I don't know if I don't like it with these chips because I once had the Tostitos. I think they're Tostitos. Guacamole chips or little round chips with green seasoning on them. Loved them. But when I mixed them with the guacamole dip that they came with, they became hot and spicy. And I don't think either one of those things were hot on their own. It was something about them together. I do intend to get more of those chips, and I'm going to get the plain queso dip by them. I just don't like this one. I'm going to eat it while I have it, but I wanted to share that with you. Again, it does taste creamy. If you like the flavor of green chili, that might be an underbase of what I'm tasting, but it's not spicy. I just don't like these together. So I did want to share that because I'm going to go ahead and probably maybe even take those to work with me since I don't like it because I don't want to waste it. That queso dip is expensive. And I was trying to think if there was anything else that I picked up that I wanted to share with you, but I don't think there is. I didn't share the groceries because I got much of the same thing. The little frozen pizzas, the little pocket bags. I'm sorry. Hot Pockets. Y'all. Yeah, Hot Pockets. But I'm going to share with you what I got here. Now, what made me place this order, and I'll find out with you all. I love Pirouette My Whistle. Pirouette My Whistle came out with one of their sheer lines, their ballet line. I don't even know what year, but it was years ago. It's very hard to find. Pirouette My Whistle is a popular glitter for me, as well as a popular glitter. The Kaleidoscope by Wet n Wild is a popular glitter. Another one that's very hard to find. It's like $1.99, but because it's on eBay, you can pay as high as $8 for it. I found 2 for $8, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll share that with you. So this is Kaleidoscope. This is actually what I have underneath my manicures when I do the matte ones and I put a glitter on top when I'm melding in colors. This is what I'm using. Or I will be using my Pirouette My Whistle. I've done that in a lot of looks. Fairy Dust by China Glaze is also another one that's very, very hard to find. That Holo Taco one that I found that looks like this doesn't compare. Even though Holo Taco is a good brand, it does not compare to the original Fairy Dust. I have not been able to find one of these, but I got on site and they had it. The first time I found a site with it, I was trying to wait till payday. I was trying to be good. They sold out of it. So I got on a different site. So I'm just going to share with you. I'm going to pull out stuff here because I have to be on my way to work. Wouldn't y'all know? This box would come. It's like $2.56 here and I have to be on the $3.15 bus. So we're going to see what I got because some of this stuff is going to be a surprise to me. Now these right here were the cotton swabs. I actually thought these were going to be bigger than what they are, and that's fine. I do like these. I got these to go around the crevices and nooks and crannies of the nail when you do looks, because my manicures are usually a mess when I first do them. See, I did this yesterday, that right there. I usually let that come off in the shower or when I'm washing dishes, so that will come off. I just did this yesterday, but most of it is off. But that's where this comes in handy, and if I didn't have to leave, I would go ahead and break this open and try it out. So that's one thing. Another thing I really, really like is the start to finish, because I have been having trouble with my nails. I've been trying to grow them out, and you know how that goes. Once we try to get them at a decent shape, a decent health, or grow them out, that's when we start having all the problems, hence my little thumb here. Everything else is okay, but I'm having trouble with this one right here in particular. Now, if I get a couple more like that, then I chop all my little nails off and start over. But right now, they're kind of where I want them, but I do still have peeling. I got this. I don't know if I got one of these or two, but I did see where they had a lot of stuff that I wanted to go ahead and get. I go to Blondie's for some of my stuff, which I still need to do a Blondie's run in which I get the Seche Vite. This, however, is the Seche Restore. This is what you put in your Seche Vite when it gets thick and goopy. I go through my Seche Vite quite often, so I don't really have that trouble. But when the bottle gets low and I'm able to pour the remains into another bottle, like when I get several bottles that are low, that's where this helps. And their prices were really good, y'all. I don't even know. It wasn't, I don't know if it was Beyond Polish. I'll have to look and see where I got this from. I got me some disposable table mats, and usually I don't get these. I have all sorts of mats. Y'all know that I've done videos where I have shared with you those vinyl place setting mats. You can use those. I have nail stamping mats, but I just wanted to have these right here close. And I'll put all this back into this box and see what else I got. Because like I said, this is a surprise to me, y'all. So these right here are the cotton tip bubs, and this is kind of what I thought those purple ones would be, but I do like this. I'm not disappointed at all. There is a use for this. I also need to get some sponges that I used to get, but these are the ones that you do the cleanup around the nail as well. And then I think this is my regular Seche Vite because I don't hardly find Seche Vite at such a good price. Now Blondie's, where I go to, it's $5.99. Anywhere else is $10, $12, $15. And on this side, it was 5 something. So I did go ahead and get 2 Seche Vites, and I have one in my little drawer. And if you're unfamiliar, which a lot of people know what this looks like, a lot of people use this. They use Out the Door. They use the HK Top Coat. They use all of them or one of them. And this is the Seche Vite. And I'm glad to have 2 boxes because I thought that I was out. I've been trying to use up what's on my table over there. But I did find that I had one brand new bottle, and I have a few bottles of the HK Top Coat. So I'm glad that I now have 2 of these. And then, let me see. I'm trying to see if there's a thing in here where I can share with you where my order came from. Because, y'all, I hate that I'm sharing this with you, and I can't even tell you where it came from. Because it's got the person's, I think it has a person's name on it. Let me see. Yeah, it says Jonesboro Road, David Tran. That's what it says. It says David Tran, but I'm going to have to look on my phone and probably try to put it in the description box where this came from, because it didn't just come from a person per se. Now, I got this nail stamping plate. I don't know how this is going to go. Some of these plates are good and work, and some of them do not. But as you can see, I got this for the logos on here, and I wish that YSL was smaller because that's not going to fit on a nail. The LV, the B, the Gucci, Burberry, Chanel. I just got it for these, mostly the little shapes down here. The LV symbol there, and that little symbol right there. We'll see how that goes. And in this right here, this little box would have to contain the polishes that I got. So let's see what I got. And y'all, I was excited because I got another OPI Red. I like the finish of OPI Red. I like the way that it looks. And I often use it with my nail stamping. This one and the one that is called Big Apple Red. I used to love them because they looked like false nails. Like when I would do my nails, it just looked like I had them done acrylic-wise, and I didn't. And I love nail stamping over this with my Bones shade of nail stamping. But it has changed over the years. But my bottle got really, really dark and goopy. And I can still use it for nail art. Like the little fadings that I like to do when I do my nail polish. And you've seen those in some of my videos where I have yellow and other colors in there. And what else did I get, y'all? Russian Navy. Now, I hope that this looks like it's supposed to, because Russian Navy is a long, long time ago color. Y'all see me looking at this bottle like, what is going on here? But it was a beautiful color, so we're going to see how this does. They don't make it anymore, and I had my bottle for the longest. And this is what I was concerned with, y'all. This is, and I did have 4 of these in my basket, but I had to take 2 out. This is Pearl at my whistle. Now, I have 2. I'm not sure if I have another one around here, but if I can place another order with them, there were some more shades I wanted that I cannot find. I cannot find Midnight in Moscow. That's a beautiful dark brown, but I do want more of these. This right here, this glitter, and like I said, the Fairy Dust and my Kaleidoscope by Wet n Wild. These are standard glitters. If you are in the nail polish realm, nail stamping, they will know exactly what I mean by this. But yeah, these are hard to find. So I really, really hope that I can get some more of these. But what I like to do with these, like I said, is anytime I do a gradient or I meld my little colors where I just dry brush some colors on top of something else and I put on a coat of this, it just blends and melds it together. And I don't know where this is in the world, but I'm so happy that they had it. And I do think that that's all that I got as far as polishes. Because like I said, I had a lot more on there. And the prices weren't expensive, but the shipping was. I think the shipping was like $13. And you'll usually find that where some of the nail polish sites, the prices for the polish will be glorious. And that shipping will get you. Or if the polishes are expensive, the shipping is not an issue. So that was it. I just wanted to share this little bit with you and share with you what I had. And let me know what y'all think about these little chips. Like, I don't know. I would get some plain chips and retry that dip, but I don't think I want that no more. I'm pretty consistent when it comes to my dips. I like the salsa one. I like the regular queso one, even the light one, and the what is it, whatever the dark orange one is. I'm cool with all of those three, I should just say. But that was it, y'all. I just wanted to share this a little bit with you. And until the next time, everyone have a fantastic Friday.